Every night at exactly 10:47 p.m., the same man walked into a small convenience store on the corner of Maple Street. He always wore the same dark jacket, always bought the same two things, a bottle of water and a granola bar. He paid in cash, then he left. No small talk, no phone in his hand, no rush. The cashier, Mike, started noticing him after a few weeks, not because he was loud, but because he was quiet. Most people who came into the store that late were drunk, in a hurry, or glued to their phones. This man never was. One night, Mike finally asked him, "Long shift?" The man nodded. "Construction," he said. That was the first and last conversation they had for a while. Weeks passed. The routine stayed exactly the same. 10:47 p.m. Water, granola bar, cash. One rainy night, the man walked in completely soaked. Mike grabbed a small towel from behind the counter and handed it to him. "Rough night?" he asked. The man smiled a little. "Not really," he said. "Just a long one." For some reason, that night he stayed a little longer. He looked around the quiet store and said something strange. "You ever notice how everyone's always rushing?" Mike laughed. "All day." The man nodded and looked out the window at the empty street. "I used to rush too." Then he shrugged slightly. "Now, I like nights. Nobody's pretending to be important." After that night, they talked a little more. Nothing dramatic, just small conversations. But over time, Mike learned more about him. The man worked 2 jobs, construction during the day, a warehouse at night. Every extra shift, every late night, every quiet stop at that store, it all had a purpose. One night, after months of the same routine, the man didn't show up. Or the next night, or the next week. Mike figured maybe his shifts changed, life moved on. Until one afternoon, almost a year later, a young girl walked into the store. She looked around and asked, "Do you remember a man who used to come here late at night, always buying water and a granola bar?" Mike nodded immediately. "Yeah," he said. "Quiet guy." The girl smiled. "That's my dad." She placed something on the counter. A graduation photo. Cap, gown, huge smile. "He told me this was the store he stopped at every night while working 2 jobs, she said. Mike looked at the picture for a long moment. Then he looked back at her. "He never told anyone why he was doing it," she continued. "He just said, 'Some goals are too important to talk about.'" She picked up the photo and walked out. And suddenly Mike understood something. All those quiet nights, all those silent walks into the store. Some people don't build their lives loudly. They build them quietly, one night at a time.